Coming up on Conestoga Connected. High speed, high class, and a high price tag. We get an inside look at the world of luxury cars. Then, we head to Victoria Bowl in Kitchener to learn more about a unique Canadian sport. And in Agents of Change, we hear all about an organization that's making a difference in the Waterloo region. All this and more, up next on Conestoga Connected.
Hello and welcome to Conestoga Connected. I'm your host, Andrew Stacy.
And I'm Lopez Singh. We have a great show for you today.
Let's start this by energizing ourselves with some coffee today. We have a story where you can enjoy a cup of coffee while listening to some lovely tunes.
Sounds good. Let's join them as we encounter a cafe in Waterloo and see that's what's brewing up.
Coffee, tea, live music. What do these three have in common? Well, at Midnight Run Cafe, we're going to find out tonight. Let's check it out. There's more than meets the eye at Midnight Run Cafe. Located on King Street, North Waterloo, I'll be discovering what local talent there is at the music open mic. Folks can sign up and perform 2 songs. Performances can range from covers to original works.
Coming out of the pandemic, I just graduated university and decided I wanted to go all in on music. So I started looking for open mics around that I could play, and I found that there was really only one in the area that was super popular, super fun, but I felt like we needed more. So then when I started working here at Midnight Run, I said, why don't we give it a shot ourselves? And it's been going steady since then. It started out super casual. We'd have a handful of people on any given night. And then we've been very fortunate just to watch it blossom since then, and it's really begun to form the foundation of all the music and entertainment events that we do.
Although not the only kind of event that is ran at the cafe, the open mic events offer a unique experience to share the passion of music with others, helping the cafe brew its own kind of culture.
Wow, that looked fun, but I don't think I'd be brave enough to go on stage myself. What about you, Lovepreet?
I could probably dance up on stage, but there are many other ways to follow your passion, and Beena has the details.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Art Block. In today's world, when everything is done digitally, there's an art form that's done digitally too. Let's get to know about more from the expert himself, Tonda Oya.
My name is Tonda Ouyang, and I'm a digital artist. A digital artist is someone who creates art using software, computer, and other devices. I used to be a character designer in China and was also responsible for some of the early concept design for the project.
So what is the difference between a character designer and an artist, ordinary artist?
Game design is like other design. It will eventually apply to something. But the traditional art is more like a pure expression of idea and emotion of an artist. This is an illustration from my personal project. In the early stage, I created the basic word setting, establishing the tone and the style of the illustration. Then I searched a lot of reference and gradually complete the drawing. In the initial design is the most important step in the whole process.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to pursue digital art?
Don't let the tool limit you. Find the right tool, software, and device that you are most comfortable with. Don't let yourself feel like you're struggling with the device or software. Just make yourself focus on creating.
Thank you so much, Tonda, for being with us and sharing your experience till now and sharing your art form with us. It was so inspiring. Thank you so much. If you guys want to check out his work, you can follow him on Instagram. And thank you guys for joining us on this first episode of Art Blog. We'll be back with yet another episode with an amazing artist and another interesting form of art. Bye-bye.
Vroom, vroom.
And on that note, let's shift gears and check in with the Auto Boys, who take a really fast car for a drive.
Welcome to the very first segment of The Auto Boys. I'm your host, Jitesh.
And I'm your host, Lovepreet Singh. Today we have a special episode for you. So let's get started.
Obviously, we're going to talk a lot about the car. But first, we want to know about the man behind the car. Let's get to know him.
Hello everyone, my name is Karan Verma. I'm the owner of the Auto Boutique located in Mississauga. And here we have today a 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera. A little bit about me, 27 years old, been in the industry for 12 years now. Pioneer of the exotic and luxury car market in the heart of Mississauga.
So Karan, I have a question for you. What this car has that make it different from the other exotics?
Yeah, so a lot of things with this car is that when Lamborghini made this car, they made it a very light production vehicle. So they, in order to save weight, we can talk about it a lot, but the seats are carbon fiber, they're bucket seats. There's a lot of carbon fiber options. As you know, carbon fiber reduces a lot of the weight.
That's right.
While still keeping a very good aerodynamics on the system as well. Every little thing that the engineers of Lamborghini could do to make this a super light vehicle. At the same time, it produces well over 570 horsepower, and it's still an all-wheel drive vehicle. Makes it that's one of the main reasons that makes it special as compared to some other vehicles out there.
That is so amazing to hear. Doing it, guys.
Obviously.
I have a request to make for all our viewers right now. It just, can we ride this car? Can we just know a little bit more with our ride? If you can allow us, that would be so.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Let's go
we
for
have
a drive.
permission from the owner. Let's go.
So as you can see,
Yeah.
this car is pretty fantastic. Right now, we're driving pretty normally, but
Now I know why they make this so lighter weight.
absolutely. Like I mentioned at the very beginning of the episode, that this is a numbered car. So it's one of 618 produced for the world. And to make it even more rare, it's actually one of 4 in this color made for the world, right? So anywhere you go in the world, you won't find more than 4 of these cars ever made.
Guys, this is The Auto Boys. Here with you next time in the next episode. Stay with us.
Next up, in this episode of Agents of Change, we're shining a light on an organization that empowers, offers second chances, creates brighter futures, and so much more.
Let's join Vlad as we dive into the inspiring work they are doing.
Hello, and welcome to today's segment. We're at the Ray of Hope, and we're trying to see here today just what they do, the impacts they make, and if you guys want to help, how you can do that. Let's go. If you didn't know, the Ray of Hope is a charitable organization that welcomes up to 300 people daily who experience poverty, homeless, and other challenges in the KW region. On my visit to their community center, I learned a lot about what they have to offer.
Meals, washrooms, showers, laundry, chapel services, health services, and kind of meet whatever needs come up with the people that come here.
If you're like me, you might wonder what makes them stand out from other charities. I got to hear firsthand from more key individuals in the organization.
Our faith is a huge piece of what we do here and why we do what we do. And having a relationship with the folks that come in and really building that rapport, that genuine authenticity in those friendships that we have.
Of the community, we normally run an event called Coldest Night of the Year in February, and we raise over $230,000 each year. And most of that is all community funding, not sponsorship funding. The biggest part of me is I'm very proud of the community we have and that everyone in our community believes in what we do here.
The Ray of Hope is also always looking to improve their services. I got to learn about their future plans.
A big dream of ours is to, as Dan said, have that 14-bed transition home. That would be an amazing opportunity for us to help our community in some very tangible ways.
It really is great to hear how a single organization can have such a strong impact in our community. Now I wonder if someone like you or I could be of help.
If you want to get involved, we do accept monetary donations as the community center is 90% funded. We also do accept food donations to where our marketplace, which is our kind of subset of the food bank of Waterloo.
If you choose a volunteer, you get to be a part of the team. You get to be a part of our community. You get to make great relationships, great friendship. You get to have a deeper connection that you can't manufacture.
If you're in need of any assistance or would like to make a change through the Ray of Hope, make sure you check their online website at rayofhope.net. That's all the time I have today at the Ray of Hope. I'm Vlad. Until next time.
Wow, what a great organization. It's great to see the hard work being done right here in our community.
But sometimes it's nice to relax and have fun. This week, I had a great time learning more about bowling and even got a chance to try it out myself. Let's take a look. So if you've seen bowling in movies or TV shows, you've probably seen the 10-pin variety depicted. But what if I told you there was another way to play it, a different way that was invented right here in our home and native land? Today, we're at Victoria Bowl in Kitchener to learn all about 5-pin bowling. So let's talk about the rules of 5-pin bowling. The goal is the same as 10-pin bowling, to knock as many pins down as you can. You get 3 balls per frame to knock down all the pins. The center pin is worth 5 points, the 2 pins on either side are worth 3, and the corner pins are each worth 2, for a total of 15 points. The balls are much smaller too, and according to David Phipps, the owner of Victoria Bowl, that makes the sport accessible for people of all ages.
Physically, it's the easiest of all the bowling. You can do it your entire life. Very inexpensive compared to other sports too. A lot easy to do. You don't need a lot of equipment, and you can do it while you're drinking too. So that's what a lot of adults like to do. It's a lot easier than in hockey to win gold medals.
Fair enough. Tell me a little bit about the community here. What can you say about them?
The bowling's a very tight-knit community. Even we know each other from across the province. Even when we're in competition against each other, we're supporting the game in bowling. Because it's not quite as popular as it used to be back in the 70s and 80s.
So we've heard more about how the game works and a little bit about the community here at Victoria Bowl. So now that amateurs like you and me know how it works, let's go take a look at how the pros do it. Seeing the pros in action can be intimidating, but David did say the sport is for everyone. A perfect game in 5-pin bowling is 450 points. Let's see how close I can get. So if you want to try out this unique Canadian sport, you can come on down to Victoria Bowl. They're open 7 days a week. I'm Andrew Stacey, and this has been O Canada. I'm a guy with a huge appetite, and I gotta say, after all that bowling, I am starving now.
Good thing we can now dive into street taste with Amjad Vishwanath. Let's see what he has on his menu for us today.
Hi, welcome to a new episode of Taste of Streets, where we discover new food, new restaurants in KWC region. Come, let's dive into it.
For today's episode, we are walking through the streets of Waterloo, trying to find something special for you guys. We are on our way to a special place which is located in Uptown Waterloo. Welcome to The Grillies, a fast food chain in the heart of Uptown Waterloo. Grillies is your one-stop destination for fast food like burgers, burrito, tacos and bowls. The store is open 24 hours on all 7 days of the week. Grillis is famous for the tasty ground beef burritos and the signature monster rice bowl. The line cook here use hand-picked vegetables and freshly cooked ground beef and chicken. As I mentioned before, they also offer burgers and tacos. They also have their signature house sauce which goes really well with their ground beef items. They have different sizes for all their food items as well. So if your appetite is small or large, they got you covered. They also have Dorito salad, which is also a must-try item in the store. Even though they provide a lot of items in the store, I tried the signature monster rice bowl. A rice bowl with your favorite topping, your choice of salsa, sauces, and yes, it comes with both chicken and beef. I have to say, the taste of monster rice is out of this world, and I'm sure I'm gonna come here soon to try more items. Grillis also provide different deals on their food items on different days of the week. Grillis also have several stores all across Canada, serving the same taste and the same varieties of food items. This is Amjad Ishnath signing out from Street Taste. Bye for now.
That's it for us for now, but don't go away.
There's more Conestoga Connected ahead with a whole batch of new segments, and it starts right now.
For a journey full of excitement, creativity, and inspiration. From the thrill of women's softball in Varsity Arena to the delicious flavor of plate by plate, where two friends turn a food truck dream into reality. Explore vibrant creative spaces in Kitchener with Creative Corners and follow Sunny inspiring rise from student to leader in startup box. Passion, hard work and big dreams. This is where story come to life.
Welcome back to Conestoga Connected. I'm your host Yash Bhoj. As you can see, we have plenty in store for you. So sit back, relax and let's jump right into the fun. Let's start by diving into the action with women's softball. Get ready to play with Varsity Arena.
Welcome to this week's episode of Varsity Arena. We are here at Bud Park in Kitchener, and today we are going to be interviewing the Conestoga College softball coach and players to learn more about the varsity experience and what it takes to be successful in varsity athletics.
My name is Rob Scott. I am the head coach of women's softball at Conestoga Condors. My job is to facilitate the softball program, to build the coaching staff and the roster for our varsity team, and implement the practice plans during the year with our coaches and facilitate the games on game day.
I'm Ella Jones Club. Conestoga softball team is a very welcoming group. We're a huge family. We like together family. We are on the field every day. We're together off the field every day. We're very supportive of ourselves, of our teammates, our coaches, other sports teams. It's just a great time, 24/7.
I'm Daniela Ernst and I'm the center fielder. It's my third year now and it's only getting better every year. Even the school has provided us athletes with more and more stuff to make us want to come back and make us feel like we are a special part of the community, because it's pretty special being able to go out and represent where you're from to wherever you go. It's a really cool opportunity.
Our team goals are to play responsible defense and really have an above average base running game that can take advantage of defenses that might not be ready for fast action on the bases, and to make the playoffs, the OCAA provincials.
If I'm not playing softball in the summer, I just go to the gym, go to the field sometimes when I can, just make sure I'm mentally and physically prepared for the game. Also with school, making sure I'm like knowing what I'm getting myself into and preparing for the stress for the first semester.
I hope you can join us again as we learn more about various varsity sports at Conestoga. But for now,
go Condors!
Next on Plate by Plate, Anmol visits Dhaba on Wheels, where two friends have started successful food truck venture.
Hi foodies, welcome to Plate by Plate, where we discover delicious food of KWC, and I am your host Anmol Deep. I love to eat local tasty food, and today we are at the Bonville.
Here I am with Jaswinder Singh.
Hi, my name is Jaswinder Singh and I'm the owner of this food truck, Daba on Wheels.
How you guys start this concept?
So Ravjot and me are friends from last 10 years, and whenever we meet and we always discuss about starting a business, and moreover we have same interest in cooking. So we got up to an idea of starting a food truck. So here we are running a food truck, Daba on Wheels.
What makes your food so special?
We use the traditional techniques for preparing our food, and we have authentic recipes that are used in India for preparing the street foods. Moreover, we use the very fresh ingredients. We try to get the ingredients every day, and our background is from India, so we keep it as a traditional authentic food.
So we are here with the chef.
Hi, my name is Ravjot. I'm the chef here at Daba on Wheels. This is my food truck. I'm a co-owner also with my friend Jaswinder.
What's your favorite dishes?
On this truck, my favorite dishes are basically a noodle burger. That's a street style burger in India which we get. So I make that authentic way. And secondly, we get, like in Punjab, we get kulchas, like that's the stuffed bun with chickpeas and stuff. So that's also one of my favorite things. And we have a couple of drinks also here, like fresh lime soda. That's an Indian version of a lemonade. So that's also a pretty much selling item here.
Awesome. Thanks for watching. Keep crunching and munching, and that's for all today.
Now let's have a look at various creative spaces available in Kitchener.
Hello, I'm Lucas Ferreira and welcome to Creative Corner, where we're going to be previewing different creative spaces here in the Kitchener-Waterloo area, starting here at Kitchener Public Library and Hefner Studio. Kitchener Public Library has their own public studio called Hefner Studio, where musicians can come in freely, book a spot where they can record their own music, get things ready, as well as other students from Conestoga College's different programs can come in and practice their own artistic skills. Next up is the Kitchener-Waterloo Art Gallery, where they have an exhibit of the late artist Kathleen Daly, who passed away in the 1990s and was well known for her works in the northern parts of Quebec. Now, next up is Center in the Square, also located within the Kitchener Art Gallery. It is a non-profit organization that hosts theater shows within the gallery a couple times a month.
Next up is The Museum, which strives on their immersive expeditions as well as their drive for educating every one of their visitors. My favorite exhibit right now is Giraffes, a heightened experience, which you can learn all about the amazing animal, as well as a Canadian researcher, Dr. Anne Innes Dagg, who spent her life researching these animals.
All right, that's all we have for today on Creative Corner. Tune in next week, where we'll be looking more in-depth to the creative fields here in the Kitchener-Waterloo area. We'll be looking at tattoo artists, some museum pieces in the area as well. So, I hope you're excited for that. Bye-bye.
Let's take a look at Sunny's creative journey from being a student to an instructor at a local pottery studio in Cambridge. Let's check it out with Startup Boss.
Hi there, welcome to Play with Clay. We are an open pottery studio, open to all ages and levels of experience. So we'd love to have you come on down and see what you can make.
Today, we are here at a local pottery studio where Sunny has turned her passion for pottery. Let's dive into her journey and see how she brought this vision to life.
Our initial vision for Play with Clay was to make pottery accessible and fun for everyone in the community as a drop-in studio, as an open studio.
It's amazing to hear how Sunny aims to make pottery accessible for everyone. Now let's take a look at some shots of her in action working on the wheel. There is something truly mesmerizing about the way clay transforms under skilled hands. I can't wait to hear more about her plans for future workshops and how she wants to engage the community.
We started off with workshops once a month. We started off with classes every now and then, and now we're doing twice a month workshops plus special events. We're doing classes more often. We've introduced kids workshops and kids classes as well.
You know, as I watch everyone get creative, I can't help but think how much fun it would be to bring my siblings here to relive those childhood moments. But for now, let's turn our attention to Shane. I can't wait to hear about his experience.
But this was a great first experience. I started off and it didn't turn out too well at first, but eventually after kind of learning, and Sunny and everyone else here has been really good with helping and teaching, like guide us through the process. Wouldn't mind coming back and trying out some more like techniques and trying some other things out. It's very cozy, very like kind of comfy here.
It's incredible to see the variety of creativity that comes to life here. Each piece tells its own story. That's wrap up today's episode, but be sure to join us next time for another fun-filled adventure where creativity intersects with business.
Thanks for joining us for Conestoga Connected. I'm your host Yash Bhoj. I see you next time.
Peace.